tuning into this, having been part of my Zoom meeting at Tamstock Athletic Club, brilliant, okay? This is for you, all right? We went through everything to do with progression. We looked at capacity of our tissues to cope with load. We look at how we train to meet that capacity and build that capacity and not cross that line, if you remember the graph, okay? If you're joining me and you haven't been part of that and you're not part of Tamstock Athletic Club, so you weren't part of the Zoom meeting, this is still okay because we're starting really nice and simple. This is for you if you've never really done any strength and conditioning. If you are a member of a gym and you lift weights or you do squats and deadlifts, I wouldn't even go further for this video, you guys. We are looking at introducing this for people who have never done it before or who have dabbled and really not sure. All right, so today we're going to go through the squat, the calf raise, we're going to go through the deadlifts, and then we're going to look at step ups and we're going to look at lunges. We're going to look at these as basic movements. I'm going to keep them simple, I'm going to keep them easy. I'm not going to complicate things, I'm not going to scare you with anything. And we're going to then allow you to progress later on. We've got a weight. If you are doing these for the first time, just get used to the movements first. Okay, I'm going to show you those and then we'll talk about weighting as we go through them. All right, so now we'll move our kettlebell out to one side for now. Okay, so squats. Okay, if you're thinking, how do I do squats? What do I do? I'm not too sure, I'm a bit nervous. I've got just the thing for you. Right, have you got a chair? Good, fantastic. I'm gonna get you to have a chair. All right, I'm gonna get you to stand at the chair, have a look out, nice blue sky, and I'm gonna get you to sit down, stand up. That's a squat. It is that simple. Now, obviously, if you're lifting heavy weights and you're doing this really seriously, then yeah, of course it's slightly different. But in essence, if you're starting out, this is a great way to introduce yourself to the squat. Just sit down and stand up. Progress that, I just want you to touch bottom and up. Okay, so just a tap, tap and then up. Tap and then up. Okay, you've got a squat. Now let's take it a bit further now. Okay, same thing. Watch what my knees and my hips are doing. They're going down and up. I'm sitting down, I'm standing up. All right, simple as that. If you start overthinking it, you'll probably make it harder for yourself. So, a few things you might hear on the internet, okay? Knees over toes. We're not worrying about that for now because we're not putting massive weights on our back, and if we did, there's an argument to say we don't need to worry about that anyway. But, so for now, I just want you to just sit back and up, okay? Now you see, if you do it too quickly, you lose your balance like I did. Think of your heels. Sit into your heels, push through the heels, and push up. And stand nice and tall when you get up there. Down and up. Okay. If you want to add weight, if you haven't got a kettlebell, milk carton. Okay. Start with two. You know you can get to two big ones. Close to the chest, down and up. You're starting to add load. All right. Remember, this is introducing you to conditioning. This is not assuming that you're already super good. Okay. Kettlebell, goblet squats. We're just now holding them here. Okay, I'm mentioning some of these terms because you will hear them on the internet. So goblet squat. All right, holding them close to your chest, close to your centre of gravity, down and up. And you'll notice that I'm going down to about there. Yes, you can go all the way down if you want to, and up. But I suggest if you're starting out, come down to where it's comfortable and up. And if that's to there, then go for it. That's absolutely fine. You're still working the muscles that we're aiming for. So that's your squat. Deadlifts now. I'm going to go into deadlifts before we go into calf raises because I've changed place. Deadlifts are probably the one exercise out of these that most people are most fearful of, or they just don't get because it sounds a bit scary. I mean, if you're going to put a word into an exercise to scare people, dead's a good one. So a deadlift is really easy as well. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to get myself my kettlebell, put it on the floor, and I'm going to say, I think I might lift that up. Okay, in essence, that's what a deadlift is. Of course, if you're lifting big weights, and I keep having to say this because there's going to be people who are watching this who say, oh, it should be this, it should be really complicated, but in essence, I'm teaching simple movements, all right? So, to do this safely, first of all, if you're doing a weight, I've got bare feet, which on a floor like this is actually better, don't wear socks. But if you're lifting weights, always wear shoes, good solid shoes, okay? So, if you're lifting a weight, okay, the deadlift, bring it nice and close to you. Balls of your feet, big toes in line, nice for you. And we're just simply going to go down, and I just want you to just look at my knees and my hips. Going to go down, okay, and we're going to come back up. And then to do some reps of that, we can come back down, feel the hamstrings, and up, down, and up. And when you come to the top of the movement, if you clench your buttocks, you're going to get some nice glute movement there as well. So you come down, like so, and up. Useful to do this in front of a mirror because you get to see yourself, but again, don't overcomplicate these things. While you're lifting small weights and you're getting used to the movements, it's just about being relaxed and comfortable and just confident. Okay, so there's two movements. We're now going to go into the calf raises. So let's go over to the stairs. Okay, so you've found yourself some stairs. Okay, a couple of things on this really important. Some of this will be really obvious, but I kind of have to say it. When you're doing this, so you've got yourself some stairs inside, staircase or a step somewhere. A couple of things, you need to make sure you've got somewhere you can kind of get a good firm hold on just to keep balance. And if you're doing it on the stairs, please, for the love of God, please do not do it at the top of the stairs. I'll make that really clear. Hopefully I don't have to explain why, but choose the bottom step. Okay. Also, if you're doing it bare feet, yeah, on carpet, but really, good sturdy shoes are better. So, to begin with, what we're going to do is we're going to go up onto the stair, okay? I'm going to come back down just to kind of explain. You're going to go on there so you're comfortable with your balls of your feet, so your heel is over the edge. And what you're looking for is that ability for your heel to drop down and also be able to go back up. And use both feet to start with. So, your calf raise is going to look like this. Okay, so one thing hopefully you'll notice is that I'm going quite firmly upwards, positively, not speedy, and then slowly control down, positively up, control down, positive up. Okay, notice I'm holding on, and when I'm doing this even now, I still do this. So when you're getting used to these, this is a good way of again introducing yourself to the calf raise. Okay, there are variations. Now, of course, we want to eventually get to a point where we're single leg, down and up, down and up. Okay, go up to my right leg and up. Okay, so that's your single leg. By all means try it, but just keep a firm hold. Get to a point where you feel fatigue, and that's your point, and you can do your reps and everything from there. The next one, okay, is with a bent leg, okay? So you drop it down and up, and you'll see that my knees are staying bent all the way through. So we've got two muscles in our calf. We've got gastrocnemius, which is what we move when we do this one here, because that touches above the knee. And then we've got soleus, which we do when we do a bent knee, because that one attaches below the knee, okay? Don't need to know the ins and outs, but we've got two muscles, both are really worth exercising, okay? And you can do the same single leg. This one takes a bit more work to keep that knee bent. Okay, and there's your calf raise. Brilliant, calf raise. Okay, so, feel the bone. Right, step ups, okay? So, we're going to go on to lunges in a minute, but this is a great introduction to some of the single leg stuff. And we do step ups when we go upstairs. I'll show you, ready? 1, 2, 3, I'm going to come back, I'm going back. Told you. Okay, so that's a step up. Now obviously going up into that step, not particularly hard, it's more like something you do in aerobics. Okay, are we strengthening? If you're really deconditioned, maybe, but if like this is meant for runners and new to this, then I should imagine that's not too taxing. So really what we want to do is going up onto that next step, and you'll notice as soon as you do that, you get different angles at your hip and your knee. Down here, not so much. Let's go back to the squat. What's my angle? It's more like that rather than that. That's fine, but so to begin with, you've got something to hold on to. You can go step up, and you come back down if you want to. Other leg, step up, come back down if you want to. Okay. Now, as you progress this, you can use a chair, so you can step up onto the chair. Okay. You can step up onto the chair because you can obviously come back down more easily. Okay. Again, then, if you want to, you can grab a weight. I carefully have not brought a weight. Imagine this is a weight, okay? Simple rules, same as we did with the squat. Hold it quite close to you. Up and down. Up and down. Now, if you're doing it on the stairs and you're doing that, I do suggest you probably just come down like so. Okay? There's no harm in that at all. But you can build up to doing it onto a chair. But again, progression is key. Don't start, whack a massive load of weight and go, right, third step, here we go, boom. Oh, look at that. That's not what this is about. Progression is key. Build yourself up and you'll gain consistency and maintain something that will be a lifelong habit. And strength is just so important to all of us. And when we get older, it becomes more important. Let's go back and look at lunges. Okay, so we're back again. This time we're going to look at some lunges, all right? So the lunges are simply, you've probably done these in your warm-ups for running, simply coming down like so, okay? You can do a backwards lunge as well, like so, all right? Now, there's something I just want you to kind of highlight, I'm not going to go into detail, but if you watch me do a squat, okay? Just look at my knees there, and then watch me go into a lunge. Watch that knee angle there. This is starting to formulate some single leg movements, and a lunge is a great way of introducing you to single leg movements. Also, with a lunge, we can do these in a brilliant way. We can just go into a walking lunge, so taking steps. I haven't got very much room before I go off the camera, but as you can see, you can keep those going forward. And believe you me, if I do squats and with a barbell, if I do 10 lunges one way and 10 back, that gives me as much of a burn. Okay, so it's going to introduce you to it. When you get really kind of experienced strength and conditioning, you bring those reps right back down, you put bigger weights on, and believe you me, if you get into this, actually it's not as scary as you probably think. So those are your lunges. Okay, so hopefully that's helped explain simply some of the exercises you can start just introducing at home. As I say, pick up yourself some weight, old milk with some water in it. I think this is 2.2 litres, so you're going to get 2 kilograms out of that. 2 of them, you're going to get almost 2.2, so you're going to get almost 5 kilograms if you do 2 of these. If you've never done this before, 5 kilograms in a squat is going to feel, you're going to start feeling it, which is good. You want to feel it. As I said, big caveat in this, we're going to progress these, all right? I don't want you to say, right, okay, I'm going to do this every single day now, all the time, all right? You want to maybe say, give yourself 2 to 3 days of doing this a week, all right? 2-3 days, giving yourself a day rest in between, let your body adapt, let your body recover. I talk loads about recovery and stuff because it's so important. Enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it, okay? This is for you if you're keen to start introducing this stuff, all right? So if you've got any questions, if you're a member of Deadlift Athletic Club, you know where to find me, and hopefully on the Zoom calls and Zoom meetings we do over the next few weeks, I'm going to find out how you guys have been getting on. If this is going to stay on YouTube for years to come, there's comments in below and you can find me on social media channels. I don't need to be promoting all of that stuff right now. So, hope that helps. Enjoy it, but do it progressively. Don't go off to lazy. Alright, okay, see you soon.